Hello and welcome to another episode of me, Shadow Wizard. Today I'll be covering IDW issue 51 to 53, which is the story arc of From the Shadows. I wonder what it'll be like after issue 50, which have a really good ending. We also see a new character, which is an antagonist of this story called Shadowlock. Also on the side, this story is connected to the season 7 series, which we haven't seen that much of him or anything related to him. So for my guess, it will be for the movie, which is coming out this October. So basically, at the start of the story, we see the main six, which is coming back from a Frankenstein play, which they see the castle door unlocked. As we go into the story, we find the villain of the story, Shadowlock. So afterwards, the main six discuss the problem. Meanwhile, that mysterious mayor, as in Shadowlock, is taking text from the book, which later on they find the book's empty. So basically, they decide to split up and search for information. This confirms that Fluttershy is strong in the comics too. Unleash the book monsters! So basically, they travel across Equestria to stop the monsters. Also, we see some past members like the Kudama Crusaders and Tadahoof, who he appeared from Simple Ways. So eventually, the main six set up a trap in the museum which Shadowlock bypasses and trap them into different stores where except for Twilight. We met Shadowlock in the archives of the museum. So we see the backstory of Shadowlock. Meanwhile that is happening, we see them being trapped in the stories. Like for Fluttershy, she is in the medieval castle, which is a reference to Frankenstein, and also for Rarity, for as in fashion, which is for Cleo guards and her, which is actually a good idea, and the dog's guards like it too on the side. Back to Twilight, so basically she shows the way to Shadowlock, and in the end, Shadowlock would continue on by not transform himself to a monster and search ways to stop it. And in the end, there's a cliffhanger, which I'm hoping it'll be connected to season 7 final or the movie. For the positives, I actually have a decent amount. This is one of the rare stories that I actually never seen it before, and there's a huge art improvement. Also, in the end of the story, there is a confirmed connection to season 7 by Equestria Dan. There is a good start at the story. Also, in the story, we see that Fluttershy is being brave twice, which I actually enjoy, and there's a reference in the museum for the season 4 final. For the positives, I actually have a decent amount. This is one of the rare stories that I actually never seen it before, and there's a huge art improvement. Also, in the end of the story, there is a confirmed connection to season 7 by Equestria Dan. There is a good start at the story. Also, in the story, we see that Fluttershy is being brave twice, which I actually enjoy, and there's a reference in the museum for the season 4 final. So overall, I actually enjoyed the story other than a bit slow in the middle. So I would give issue 51 one of the best starts in the series, 4 names out of 5, while for 52 it felt a bit slow and unnecessary in the first half of it. So that would be 3 names out of 5. For 53, that's another story. It have a lot of good things and I really enjoyed the ending, so I give it perfect 5 out of 5 nays. This art you can find it on deviantart, which is made by Super Anina, which you can also try to commission her. So I would see you later at the next review. Also, next review would be about Legends of Magic. Either way, Shadow Wizard out.